just going to wait for some people to show. I'm going to do a quick live. Today I'm not even really training. I set my bench up for oh, somebody's no. I set my bench up to do bench tomorrow. Not my bench. I set the squat rack up to do bench. Just moved down the pins right here. Nobody there yet. I set these pins up right here. I'll show you when people come on board here. I'll be able to show more. Let's see here. Just waiting for people to come on board here. Yep. Oh. All right, man. That stuff's almost dead. Hi, who is it? Oh, somebody came on board but then left. Okay, no big deal. I think this stuff's spent. I got this from, this one's still good. I got this stuff from Ricky Del Crane, and he passed away like 2 days after he mailed these to me. He had a powerlifting shop. Very, very strong lifter in the day. He died suddenly. He's in his 70s. Hey, welcome to Allan's Sober Powerlifting Journey. I see somebody is out there. How are you doing tonight? Tonight, actually, it's nighttime almost. 6:30 this afternoon, whatever. They left already. Okay, no problem. Hit. Someone's back again. Welcome to my channel. How are you doing tonight? Who? I didn't block Max. Who's Max? I didn't block Max. I'm not here to talk about anything negative. So any kind of negative stuff that comes, I'm just going to block you right away. I didn't block. Max is not blocked on my channel. What's that supposed to mean? Looks like, can I have mod? Question mark. Okay, I don't know who the hell that is, but whatever. I'm here to talk about powerlifting, sobriety. Okay. All right. 2 people gone already. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to my channel. Any new people out there? We talk about powerlifting, sobriety here. Anything that's on your mind that's not a joke. We joke around, but when it's harmful joking, or a troll, I just block you right away. Today's a non-training day. I just came in here to do a live stream and to set my my rack up to bench right here. Right there. I set my rack up to bench right here. I moved these things down. They're pretty heavy. The monolift. I was going to bench today. I started warming up, but I decided, I've gone like 5, 6. God, I've gone, let me think here, since Sunday, I think, straight working out. So it's good to take it, especially at my age, to take a day off here and there, What do we got? 2 people on here. I blocked 2 people already, unfortunately. No, we can talk about PEDs on here too, if you want. I don't care. It's all part of, it's part of life, I have nothing against them. I don't talk about anything. It's good, best not to say anything about yourself on social media, though. I'm telling you, I know from experience, people, that's a good way to have the FBI at your house. Don't talk about that shit if you're doing it yourself. Uh, get big like, yeah, you don't want to talk about that shit online, you know? It's not good. Just keep it private to yourself, you know? Keep that shit private to yourself. What's up, Josh? How you doing? Welcome tonight. Non-training day. Today today's my Friday. My Thursday is my Friday. I work Sunday through Thursday at the base where I work. Um, so I came home. I just took a nap, and I was gonna do bench tonight, but I decided let's take a day off. Take one day off. I'm gonna bench tomorrow. Probably the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm probably gonna deadlift because I really didn't. I deadlifted a few days, like 3 days ago, but I really didn't do go that heavy or really push myself at all. So I can do it again. You got to listen to your own body. That's what you got to do. Listen to your own body. I learned that the hard way. I tried for years. They have the skull crushers. You know what? The skull crush. I tried doing those for years, and all they do is give me tendonitis in the elbows. But other people were doing them that could do them, and you can't fit a round peg in a square hole. If it doesn't work for you, don't do it. Skull crushers. Another thing that's I stopped doing is preacher curls. I started getting really bad tendonitis, and I saw a lot of videos with people tearing their bicep. So you got to find out what works for you. Now, someone could do preacher curls and skull crushers. Actually, you know what? When I was in Illinois, and this guy right here, let me show you. Larry Pacifico, who's watching Vincenello right here. That's Larry Pacifico right there. He paid for my trip to Illinois. And he paid for my trip to Illinois to compete at the Larry Pacifico Challenge. He was called Mr. Powerlifter in the 1970s. They only had one federation, and he won in his classes, different classes. He won 9 in a row in his classes. He was also a color commentary for one of the 3 major networks. Back in the day before cable, we only had 3 networks, and he worked for one of them. But anyways, he told me that if you listen to also you can listen to him on YouTube. He's interviewed. He says his biggest regret was doing heavy skull crushes for well over 300 pounds. And he said it destroyed his elbows. He would have had he said he might have had another 5 or 6 years competing. Hey, Kathy, love you. How you doing? I'll be in a little bit. I'm just doing a short one here. A short live. Yeah, he is a legend, Josh. That's for sure. What a nice guy, man. That's one of the best times I ever had. He took me out to the Outback in Ohio. I flew down, man, and I was starstruck when I first saw him. But oh yeah, we have a beautiful grandson named Luxon. He's just over 6 months old now. About ready to start crawling around, boy. I'll tell you. I'm proud of him. He's doing good. He's a beautiful boy. But anyways, back to Larry Pacifico. Yeah, he took me. I flew in from Providence Green Airport. I had a stopover in Philadelphia. And then I landed in Ohio. And he picked me up at the airport, brought me to the motel. He had the motel ready for me and everything. And then he said, go ahead, get ready, get your bags in there. Then he picked me up, and he took me out to the Outback, and I could have anything I wanted. He took me out. We had a nice conversation at the Outback, and he talked about his experiences hanging out with people like Andre the Giant. He said, boy, that guy could drink unbelievable amounts of alcohol. He... Yeah, he could drink. He could sit down and drink 25 beers without a problem. His experiences with Arnold, he's met Arnold Schwarzenegger, of course, you know. He was the biggest thing in powerlifting in the 1970s. Him and Vincentello is another friend of mine. Very nice guy. Vince was the first guy to deadlift over 800 pounds, weighing in under 200 pounds. Yeah, he did. He was something else, that guy. Boy, that's true. Yep. I mean, God, his hand is probably the size of my face, one of his hands. I actually saw him wrestling just before he died, you know? And, you know, Larry, thing about Larry Pacifico, he was always my hero, you know? Going back when I first started powerlifting, I started powerlifting late, but I read about him. And I can remember a bodybuilder telling me that they had met Larry Pacifico. And I heard the name before, and I looked him up, and man, I was like, man, this guy is something else. And then to actually fly there and have him hang out with me and treat me like family, man, I'll tell you, that was something else. Hey, Devin, welcome tonight. Welcome. But anyways, yeah, he treated me, and then when he took me home, he picked me up for the competition, and I broke the Revolution powerlifting deadlift record for the 50 to 54 age group super heavyweight division. I did okay. It wasn't my best powerlifting meet. My bench, boy, it was terrible then. I benched I opened up with 342, and I was kind of tired because I had already competed 2 weeks before. I was a little bit tired, but I opened up with 342, and I failed my next attempt at it was only 352. And you know, it's funny. I was 50 in my early 50s then. Just earlier this year at 56, I had done what I had failed at that competition, 7 reps. I've done 350 for 7 reps, you know, and I failed at 352 at that. That was like the 4th time I failed with 350, anything over 350 in a competition. My best was this year at 405 bench. I did 400 in my gym for a double. That's at 56 years old. It's hard to get the legs back strong because every time I start climbing up to like in the 500s on the squat, I end up getting like an injury, a little injury here and there. So I've been really playing it carefully lately. What the big one is in our age is at my age is that groin injury because I like to squat. I can't squat super wide. I don't want to get a groin injury again. That takes forever to heal, man. I'll tell you when you're squatting. But yeah, I know I jump all over the place sometimes. I have ADD. I have that attention deficit disorder. That's for sure. You know, I admit that. You know, nobody's perfect. You know what I mean? But at least I have enough attention to be consistent here in my gym. But yeah, and then he drove me home. He was going to pick me up again to go out to eat again, but he wasn't feeling well. He needed to get. He's in his late 60s. Yeah, the squat, I was never very good at it. And from watching Larry's videos, and he helped me out a lot, Larry Pacifico, and there's a few other people out there that helped me, I finally got good at it. Finally, man. I'll tell you, I have an old channel on YouTube. You can look it up. It's, I forgot the name of it. Just my name, Allan Greenson, Greenson. There's 3 different channels with my name on it. It's an old channel, and boy, that was horrible. I used to do what you call a good morning squat. I don't know if any of you powerlifters know what that is. Oh, hi, welcome, John, Massachusetts. I used to do what you call, though, a good morning squat, you know, with your back all the way over. It was horrible. People used to say in the deadlifts, my deadlift's still not where I want it, like form-wise. I have a hard time. I'm not really the best at that. Although I have broke probably 30 records for my age group, I'm still hard on myself. I've done over 600. I did 600 pounds at 54. You know, raw, of course. I've never competed anything but raw. Never in my life, except for wraps. I've used wraps before on the knees. That's about it, you know. But anyways, yeah, Larry, he couldn't go out that night. He didn't want to. I didn't mind because I knew he didn't feel good. He got a pacemaker in his late 70s. Now he's feeling a lot better. But anyways, he had the Outback. He had them send me prime rib to my room. And a bloomin' onion. He goes, I sent you a bloomin' onion by accident. Is that okay? I said, no, that's fine, Larry. And yeah, he let me use his vehicle that weekend. It was quite a weekend. I need to get back to Ohio again. I'm planning on doing it pretty soon eventually. I'd like to go back to Ohio, maybe this summer with me and Kathy. We want to go to Pennsylvania too. I want to go to the Gettysburg site there where the Battle of Gettysburg is, and I want to stop off at the York Power and Strength There's a Hall of Fame, a York Power and Strength Hall of Fame. I'd love to go there. That's definitely a must if I go to Pennsylvania. I got pictures of my friend Vincenello. He got inducted at the York Power Strength Hall of Fame. I got inducted to his Hall of Fame, Vincenello Legends Hall of Fame. I'm going to put it up on how they have the community thing on here. I'm going to put it up on there, the Legends. It's got, he included me in that, which I'm grateful for. What state are you in, John? Yeah. What state are you in? Iowa, okay. All right. That's cool. Yeah. That's a nice place there. Nice out in the Midwest. I lived in Illinois for, God, 7 or 8 years. 7 or 8 years. It was before I got sober, and then I got sober. I was there for 6 years before I got sober, and it was absolutely a horrible time. But then when I got sober, it was awesome. It doesn't matter. I found out, you know what? It doesn't matter. Hey, hello there. Welcome tonight. Uh, it doesn't matter where you live. It's an inside job to be happy. Go a day without seeing you. Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, John. But like I said, it's an inside job. I was miserable everywhere I lived when I wasn't sober. Put it that way. Fast Eddie. Okay, Fast Eddie. Let's go. We're gonna probably block Fast Eddie right now. He's too fast for me. I can't handle it. I'm just kidding. Blocked too. I'm not going to answer questions about it. Okay, hide user. Yeah. I blocked some guy. I forgot what the name was, but he was talking about who's better, Malcolm X or what's his name there? Malcolm X or MLK. I'm not going to talk about that. Racism shit is bullshit anyways. I have friends that are all different races and creeds, whatever. I have friends that are all over the map. Powerlifting doesn't know colors. Powerlifting does not know any colors. Some of my best friends are black, and yeah, I'm not into any of that racism shit. It is being used a lot mostly by the left, though. Lately, I see the racism thing is used. If you disagree with somebody that's on the left, which I'm more of a in the middle type of a guy, if you disagree with them, you're a racist. 27 other side of the world struggling with alcohol problems. I'm actually a quarter Polish myself. My grandmother spoke Polish very well. Believe me, I listened to a lot of polkas as a kid. I loved the Polish people. I've been to Russia actually, which is in St. Petersburg, which is it's on that in that neck of the woods. I am going to compete as long as I can. I believe me. Sometimes it's come to my mind. Let's just stop this. We've done enough. But I'm just not ready yet. When I'm ready, I guess I'll know. My friend Mike Birch is still doing it. He just turned 75. He deadlifted 510 pounds at 182 pounds. No, 181. I'm sorry. Yeah, it makes a difference because he was in the 181 class. He deadlifted 510 pounds at 181 pounds at 75 years old. He just did. Oh, you're okay as far as that. Yeah, believe me, get sober. Uh, get sober, my ad. I'm just gonna call M ad. Get sober, man. I'm telling you, it's worth it. Best thing I ever did. But yeah, Mike Birch is amazing. I got videos all over there. He's like my best friend. He calls me. He calls me his training partner on the phone. He calls me when he's about to do a big lift. He also squatted 260 somewhere around there at the competition, which is a record. And he's actually done 300 for 5 squatting. He's much capable. He's capable of doing a much more on the squat. Now the bench. Now he did 515 in 1980. He was third in the world for the 220. I think it's a 220 class. Larry Pacifico, I believe, might have been second, and Mike McDonald was number 1, and Mike Birch was number 3. 57 and can't get. Yeah, that's a problem. I'm blessed. There's a lot of power lifters that, that's what happened to Mike too. He had to have his shoulders replaced, Mike Birch. Boy, yeah, he's built differently though, that guy. Yeah, that's a problem as we get older. Yeah, the joints can wear out. I'm just knock on wood right now. Yeah, I'm pretty much blessed. I've been told that. This is a shirt I got from a friend of mine uh, named Susco. He's over there. He did almost 1,000 pound squat in the 240 class. Pat Susco. He's pictures over here. I can, let's walk around a little bit here. Yeah, here's Pat Susco right here. Pat Susco. There's me and Mike Birch, right there. There's a picture of me right there. I like, you know what? I like the old school bodybuilding. That's Frank Zane right there. Frank Zane, he's great. There's Arnold Schwarzenegger with a friend of mine who just passed away, Pat Nevey. Pat Nevey started out as a a power lifter, and he was the first man to bench over 450 pounds at under 180 pounds back in the early 70s. Then he hurt his shoulder, and he went to bodybuilding. He won the USA, the Mr. USA in 74. He just passed away recently. There's Vince with Larry Pacifico. There's Larry Pacifico right here. Oh, wait a minute. There he is right there. 750. He smoked that lift easy. There's me and Larry right there. Yeah, he's in his late 70s right now. There's Vinny Vardine right there. He's a good friend. He was a good friend. R.I.P. to Vinny. He passed away suddenly. Very good friend of mine. There's a guy. Yeah, there he is right there. There's me and my beautiful lady there, Kathleen. There's some bodybuilding friends of mine right there. Mr. Calendar there, boy, he was something else. Right there. There's a friend of mine right there. Right there. Look at how big he is over Jay Cutler. Robert Cutts. Cutts. There's me with my one of my best friends, Lonnie Patton, right there. Yeah, me and my girl, Lonnie. I took him out to I think it was TGIF Fridays. I don't even think it's in business anymore. I'm not really sure. Oh, here's a good picture right here, Vincenello. He signed it, of course, you know. He's like such a great guy. He was deadlifting 800 pounds there, like a unbelievable guy. I'm gonna have to get this thing going over here. This thing's like a Viking press. Look at it. See that? Put it on your shoulders. I got a chain right here. It's gonna hang down. Chain goes down. You put the weights on it. You can do, you know, you can do calf raises, and you can also do. Let me see here. You can do a Viking press. See? Let's see here. All right. So that's about all I'm gonna. That's about it for the night here. I'm gonna go eat. I got some Mongolian beef that I got. What is that? Okay, I can't press. Yeah. So I hope everybody has a good night. Like I said, I'll do more live streams this weekend. I'm gonna bench tomorrow. Oh, you're welcome, John. God bless you. But God bless everybody. Even the ones that I blocked on here, they're just they're probably not very happy people, you know, when they have to troll on someone's channel. They're probably just, they're not in good shape, you know. God bless you, buddy. Yeah, you have a good night, everybody.